Did anybody have bacon this morning?
No.
Nobody. Why don't we?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Because it's a weekday, right? In this household, bacon's a weekend thing. Saturday morning, get some bacon in the foodie, get some in the oven, do some eggs. Mimosas if we're lucky, okay? And bacon, is there anybody that doesn't like bacon? I should ask that question.
No.
That's appropriate size.
I love bacon.
Therefore, you don't like bacon?
No, you asked if there's anyone that didn't like bacon. I said no.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. Okay, bacon. It's the funny thing is, and I've Googled this, so it's got to be true. Bacon appears on 68% of the menus in America. Now, sometimes that's inappropriately. I have personally had a maple bacon old fashioned. It was actually pretty good, but that's a cocktail with bourbon with bacon in it. That's how much people love bacon. So I want you to think of bacon, but I also want you to think of Brussels sprouts. I Googled the other day, the least liked vegetables in America. Brussels sprouts is on the list. We have a cute little pet name for them in our household. Does anybody love Brussels sprouts?
I do.
No.
This guy does.
No.
I like
really?
them. I do, actually. As a matter of fact, as weird as it is. Yep.
But how do you cook them? I know you're a pretty good cook. How do you cook Brussels sprouts?
Usually I don't cook Brussels sprouts. It's usually whenever someone else has Brussels sprouts. But I want to say it was, I couldn't even tell you how it was cooked.
Okay, but I bet you it wasn't just steamed. I bet you I've had some really great Brussels sprouts before, but they were cooked with duck fat. That's pretty good. Edible. Or with bacon. There comes bacon again. Okay. Bacon.
Right.
Leadership is a lot like bacon. Everybody loves it. You can tell because they take the word leadership and they put it on things. Google leadership real estate, and you'll find real estate brokers that are the leadership broker. I don't know what that means. Chambers of commerce love to throw the word leadership onto their chambers of commerce. Sometimes they have good leadership programs, sometimes they don't. But if you throw the word leadership on your catchphrase for your company, you're going to get somebody's attention. Much more so than you've put the word management on there. So if you take a look at what goes on the internet, you Google leadership and management, this is pretty popular. It's taking a look at managers versus leaders. And what they do here is they say, okay, here's managers over here, and here's leaders over here, and they separate the two. And that's the paradigm that we're going to go after this morning. Managers over here, leaders over here. Let's pit the two together. Look at the graphics, for crying out loud. It's exactly what they're doing here. If you look at this one up here, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's got leaders, they're pulling their weight. They're pulling their own weight, right? That's a great graphic of a leader. But what's this manager doing back here? He's standing back telling people what to do. That's not particularly, again, bacon, Brussels sprouts. Let's take a look at one a little bit closer. Managers versus leaders. Okay. Managers administer. Now tell me which one sounds like bacon and which one sounds like Brussels sprouts. Managers administer. Managers, their process is transactional. They're there to meet objectives and delegate tasks. You do this, you do this, you do this. Administer, management, okay? Leaders, their process is transformational. They develop a vision. They find a way forward. They're just incredible. They're leaders, not managers. Managers are in mustard yellow. How about work focused? Managers, their goal is to get things done. Just get it done. I don't care what it takes. They are skilled at allocating work. Again, you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. Leaders, they're people focused. Their goal is to include both people and results. They care about you and want you to succeed. You see how one's getting to be Brussels sprouts and one's getting to be bacon here? Managers have subordinates. What's subordinate mean? Somebody who's below me. They create circles of power and lead by authority. Leaders have followers. They create circles of influence and lead by inspiring. I think you're seeing the point I'm making. The paradigm that exists in business and in life is this management versus leadership thing. And managers are always painted as the bad guy and leaders are the hero. The paradigm changed a little bit with the famous Venn diagram. So they said, well, instead of putting them way out here and fighting with each other, let's bring them close together so they intersect a little bit. So we have leading over here and managing over here, but we have this middle ground here. And that's better. The paradigm is changing a little bit. But again, I think we can do better. So let's take a look at this guy here. There's our Venn diagram. Let's take a look at management here. Management, task oriented. We talked about that before. These are the people that are getting the job done, and that's the key. Telling people what to do. That's how they paint management. That's how they paint it with Brussels sprouts. Leadership, people oriented, asking people to do things, not telling people to do things. So you can see the point I'm making here. There's difference in leadership and management in Brussels sprouts. Okay, enough for that dead horse. Let's move into where we're going to go with it.